Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in and rocking with me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to go ahead and get a general intuitive message. Be sure to use your discernment. Take what resonate, leave the rest for others. Let's go ahead and jump in, catch a vibe, be a vibe, rebuke a vibe. Okay. So off the back, I'm getting the energy of you're a lover and a leaver. Okay, collective. I'm picking up on big lover type energy, lover girl, lover boy, but then also, bitch, I'll leave you right where the fuck I met you. Okay, type of energy. Lover and leaver. But I feel like people are learning this about you way too late. Way too late. For some of y'all, you can have a very big heart. You're very kind, very understanding. Okay, you always bring in the vibes. You know what I'm saying? And you show a lot of love. For some of y'all, you show people love, unfortunately, in this situation that they probably not going to experience in this lifetime again. For some of y'all, you have people that have experienced your love. Okay, they experienced it. They probably haven't really never experienced a love like yours, and because they misused it and abused it, they won't be experiencing no love like yours again. Okay, or for some of y'all, it may take a while. Like I'm getting like 30 years, or you know what I'm saying, 11 years. Somebody could have started up a whole 10-year cycle from when y'all left each other before they finna ever experience anything like you, anything similar, even similar to you or close to you. Okay. um, the number 39 could be significant. Also, the number 11 could be significant. Somebody could be 39 years old. Somebody could be like a Scorpio or Sagittarius. We also do have Aquarius out here, Leo energy as well. Take it how it resonates. This could be sun, moon, rising, your sign or their sign. But I feel like that somebody definitely wasn't ready for it. Somebody definitely wasn't ready for your ass to basically for it to click. Somebody wasn't ready for it to click and for you to like basically really dismiss their ass. Somebody thought that you was like the type of person where you was gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna they'll be able to do whatever they need to do. Whether it was even this could even be somebody trying to call themselves getting themselves together. You know what I'm saying? Getting themselves together, or even dibbling dabbling. Okay, I'm also just heard like fighting demons. Somebody could have gave you that excuse like I'm fighting demons, when really is they fighting themselves. They fight some type of shadow work. They fight transformation. They fight all the soul ties and shit that they've been, you know what I'm saying, creating, and they fighting the bitches or the chicks or the men that they've been sleeping with. That's them the demons, okay? They trying to run from child support. They trying to run from them obligations that came before you and during you, okay? And somebody definitely somebody definitely didn't think that you would lead their ass, okay? Somebody doubted. They doubted the self-love. So this is what's crazy to me. So somebody is knowing that you is like this powerful person. For some of y'all, somebody definitely seen like a future with y'all. They feel like they could have built some type of like power couple dynamic. Okay, somebody definitely feel like that you are a blessing. Okay, you a blessing. Okay, I'm hearing baby girl, you a blessing. Oh, who was that? Cant. Okay, so somebody know that you're this loving being. You got a lot of light, you got a lot of hope, but at the same time, like somebody doubted the self-love that you have for yourself. Okay, so for some of y'all, maybe when you was dealing with this person, maybe your self-love wasn't really up to par how it is now. Okay, but for some of y'all, it definitely was, but you kind of just, you was the type of person where you tried to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so somebody, by you loving on somebody so tough, by you showing them something that they wasn't used to, somebody definitely doubted that you loved yourself. They doubt that you had any love for yourself. So they felt that you would always be around. Okay? And I feel like like I said, somebody learned the hard way that not only are you a lover, but you are a fucking leaver. Okay? For some of y'all, you could definitely have this person blocked. Okay, somebody also could be in jail or could be getting out of jail with the making bail here. Somebody could be out on bail. I just heard that as well. This Aquarius. Okay, I am getting the energy that somebody also is looking for you to bail them out now. Somebody now they want to do the right thing. Now they want to speak up. Now they want to give you your flowers. Now they want to show appreciation. Now they want to be this power couple. Now they want to get it right now they want to get it right after you done left. This after the fact. Okay, and this was somebody who was doing something intentionally. Okay, we have I played dumb. I really know what's going on. Somebody knew what they was doing. Somebody knew the positions they was putting you in. Somebody knew the hurt that they was causing you. But this somebody who possibly definitely could have been acting clueless, or like I said, they just thought that your love for them outweighed the love for yourself. And for some of y'all, that might have been true to some extent. But I feel like you definitely had like a snap moment, like a, you know what I'm saying? A snap moment, a judgment moment where you like, dog, I am tripping. Why am I doing all of this for this person that is not trying to reciprocate not one thing? You know what I'm saying? Not one thing. And it's the things probably not even things. This shit that motherfucker can't even buy. This shit free. And motherfucker not reciprocating it type of energy. Okay? So you can have somebody around you that's feeling guilty. Okay? Somebody feel guilty. Somebody feel ashamed. I feel like they feel more ashamed because they got family members that's dogging their ass at this point and telling them how much they fucked up. Okay? You could be in somebody group chat collective and you probably you ain't even know it. You in somebody group chat, they talking about how they somebody is getting dogged by their family members, okay, saying how they missed out on some type of blessing and what they would have did if they was in this person position with you. Okay, for some of y'all, you can have somebody like an ex-lover, ex-husband, wife, whatever this person is to you, where if they could, you got these people that you used to fuck with, this ex, like they would try you. You know what I'm saying? If they could, they would try you. But I feel like people know that you probably you don't rock like that. Okay? But you definitely have motherfuckers that have thought about like shooting a shot, but they friends with this person or cousins with this person. You know, like it's crazy. Okay? I'm also getting energy of y'all as well. Maybe you could be feeling a little guilty at this time because you made it out of something. Okay? For some of y'all, you could have made it out of something. Okay, things could have went left and you could have got out of Dodge right out in time. Okay, it's kind of giving like survivor's guilt or survivor's remorse. Okay, don't let nobody make you feel bad for overcoming. Okay, especially if you know you didn't put in the work for this. Don't let, because somebody definitely could be trying to make you feel guilty. Okay, or like I said, this could be somebody in your energy that's feeling guilty. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like right now you're very blessed. Okay, suck it up. Humility. Okay, I feel like you humbled somebody as well. You definitely like a humbling type of energy. Like you give so much love to people where you make people feel on top of the world. You make people feel like they can take on anything. They can go and talk to any girl or any guy. Like you are like an ego boost to people. So just imagine it's like, since you have that effect, when you take your energy back, you have the same effect in the opposite manner. You crush egos, you kill egos, you humble people, you know what I'm saying? The same girls that they went after when they was dealing with you are not interested anymore, and y'all know how I feel about that. That be that crazy ass energy, almost destiny swap type of energy. It don't even be them they really be attracted to. It be your energy that's on the nigga that they be attracted to. But that's a whole nother story. Okay? But for a lot of you all, you are like, your love is so motivating and captivating and inspiring and just so gentle and free that you make people feel on top of the world. But I feel like people definitely take it for granted, and they will like use your love and your energy, cloak themselves in it to make themselves seem bigger and more than what they are. And then it's like when you leave, it's like all the blessings leave. When you leave, all the blessings leave. The hoes leave. The hoes gone, the fellas gone, the money gone, the peace gone, the love gone. It's gone, okay? When you gone, it's gone. And I feel like somebody definitely could be feeling like ashamed. They could be feeling guilty, okay? Especially now that you're in this energy. For some of y'all, you could have definitely moved on. You could be in a whole new relationship at this time, okay? For some of y'all as well, maybe this is something that you haven't really spoke about. You're just now speaking on a situation. Okay, and by you just now speaking on the situation, by you just now popping out, I heard you popping out, you looking good, you doing good, you know what I'm saying, doing better than ever. I feel like now everybody is good looking at somebody kind of with the side eye like, I thought you said da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Somebody definitely was trying to like make it seem like that you was the problem. That's what I heard as well. Okay, somebody was trying to make it seem like you was the problem, but I feel like the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Okay, the your lifestyle and their lifestyle determined that was a lie. Okay, your favor and they favor determined that was a lie. Okay, but let's see what this is about. What's up with this making bail? Okay, so we have self-care. It says self-care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth, you. Okay, so you could have got yourself out of a tough situation. Yeah, you could have got out right on time. You could have left a situation right on time. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. Somebody wanted you to be in your pride. Somebody wanted you to be in your ego, like how they was. Somebody wanted you to care how things look. Like this, the type of energy you could have been connected to somebody. Like, look, we can't get no divorce. What you think my mama gonna say or my family gonna say? And somebody wanted you to be in your pride. You know what I'm saying? Worried about what other people think, and you like fuck them. You like fuck them. This could even be somebody trying to like talk somebody into standing around for the kids. Okay, and you like shit, fuck them kids. They're my kids. I love them. I can say, you know, we say it comes from. I feel like people who can say that and not really, you know, give a fuck, and because they know that they take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like most of the people that say that they be the ones to take care of their kids anyway. So you can, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody definitely was on like, man, fuck them kids. Okay, not in that type of manner, but as in like, that's not finna keep me around. Like that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? The kids good, bitch. I'm the one that's hurt. I'm the one that gotta do better. I'm the one that gotta heal. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So fuck all that. But I am getting energy. Somebody wanted you to be in your pride and your ego just like they was. But you like, no, we finna do this. What Kelly Rowland say? Let's do this dirty laundry. Let's clear it out. I'm taking out the trash. Okay? And unfortunately, you were part of it. Motherfucker. You were part of it. Okay? Somebody definitely could have wanted you to like fake it or put on some type of facade. Okay, because they didn't want their family. This could be somebody who come from a family where they talk about each other. Okay, they always talking. I feel like all families damn near do that, or at least most of them. If you're blessed enough to have a family that don't, be thankful. But this could definitely be somebody who come from like a judgmental type of family or friend group or something. Okay, everybody had kind of put on this facade. Okay, don't nobody want to, you know, get no divorce, or don't nobody want to be a single parent. Don't nobody want to drive a certain car or look a certain way or live a certain lifestyle. It's like keeping up with the Joneses type energy. Okay, unless you definitely gonna end up in a group chat. Okay, so somebody definitely could have been around a whole bunch of judgmental people that, you know, and they care what these people think, and they wanted you to care as well. Like, look, we can't do it like that. What my family gonna think? What my people gonna think? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Okay, memories. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Okay, so yeah, you could have thought for some of y'all, this could have been somebody where you could have had some type of like power couple dynamic. Maybe you guys had a business together, bought a house together, okay, had a family, or maybe you didn't even get that far. Somebody didn't even really give y'all a genuine chance. I'm hearing that for some of y'all as well. Okay, after a year, 2 years in, somebody showing their motherfucking ass and thinking you supposed to stick around and, you know what I'm saying, and wait it out. Wait for them to get their mind right. Wait for them to get clean. Wait for them to get their money up, or wait for them to respect you, or wait for them to get their whole phase out. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that. Okay, yeah. Somebody definitely has been going through a dark night of the soul. Somebody definitely is being called to do some type of shadow work, but I feel like something is in the past. I feel like all somebody have is memories now of you. Okay? I feel like you should be blessed. You should be thankful, okay? Because you got out right on time. And I feel like you was able to sustain or maintain some type of blessing with this person that for some of y'all you had to start all the way over. For some of y'all you was able to sustain something. Okay, you was able to sustain some type of blessing because you left right on time. You probably didn't leave with everything that you came in with, but you left with something. And for some of y'all, it could have been a material thing. Maybe you was able to get the house, or you was able to get the car, or something like that. For some of y'all, you had to start completely over. Okay, but just be thankful that you still left with your motherfucking dignity. That's what I'm getting with this self-care card. You was able to leave with your dignity, your pride. Okay, your self-respect, and I feel like you bounced back kind of quick. Okay, quicker than what people actually thought. For some of y'all, you can have these people blocked on social media. which is also a blessing. Okay, somebody could want to speak to you. Baggage, yeah, you're not carrying no baggage. You're not trying to go back. You're not trying to go back and forth. Okay, I feel like for some of y'all as well, maybe you're not even speaking with somebody. You're not giving somebody a chance to gaslight you or to love bomb you. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, you basically the type of energy where you learned your lesson. Okay, you let a motherfucker play in your face long enough. You letting that baggage go with the baggage in the reverse. Okay, yeah, you definitely could be dropping it. For some of you all, you also could be planning to take some type of trip. You could be traveling. You could be moving. Somebody could have tried to make you feel guilty for moving as well. Well, like, well, how I'm going to see the kids? And how we going to do this? Bitch, you weren't trying to see the kids when we was around the corner from each other. You know what I'm saying? What's this Aquarius energy? Okay, pearls before swines. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you. What you have to offer in return the kindness. Okay, so for some of y'all, you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, or you could be this Aquarius somebody took you for granted. Okay, yeah, somebody, they didn't appreciate you. They didn't appreciate the gift. They didn't appreciate the blessing that you was, or that they had with you. Okay, so you had to stand in your power. You had to recognize, like, look, yeah, somebody, you could definitely this could have definitely been like, you could have been dealing with somebody that's headstrong. Or now I feel like people view you as somebody who's headstrong. Okay, is you somebody who got out of your own way. Like I said, I'm getting energy when y'all left somebody. When y'all left somebody and got y'all mind right, I just heard mind right, body right, money right. Like, your life just completely transformed. And that's not to say that it was easy. I feel like something was definitely hard. Okay, something was definitely hard. You could have went through a very tough time with somebody to the point where you do feel ashamed for some of y'all, you feel ashamed for even sticking around as long as you did. Okay, for some of the things that you did for this person, you could feel ashamed about even doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I did all that for such and such. You know what I'm saying? You could feel ashamed. And then for some of y'all as well, maybe you do feel a little guilty. You could feel sad, like, damn, I am really breaking up my family. I am really taking my kids and we moving 300 miles away. Like, you could feel sad, you could feel guilty. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, you did the right thing. You did, because you was around somebody who literally, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. You was around somebody who literally did not give a fuck about you like that. For a lot of y'all, this was somebody who didn't give a fuck about you. With the pearls before swine, okay, somebody could be like vegan, or they don't eat meat, or they don't eat pork, or some shit like that. But somebody literally didn't give a fuck about you. You was like the keys on a piano to somebody, okay? Like, you was just there to be toyed and played with. Like, somebody really didn't care about somebody, okay? And at first, if somebody went in a fucked up position, because I'm getting for most of y'all, whoever this person is, they in a fucked up position now, okay? They in a fucked up position now. And I feel like if they wasn't in a fucked up position, they still would be showing you they don't give a fuck about you, okay? But it's like somebody in a position to the point where they definitely could use your help, or they definitely need you to some extent. Or they know, somebody could be feeling a little shame where they don't even want to come ask you for help because you didn't chop their ass up so hard, okay? But if they could, they definitely would. And I feel like that's the only reason why somebody is even feeling guilty or feeling sorry for what they did, is because they're fucked up now, okay? They in a fucked up situation. For some of y'all, these people could literally be in jail waiting for somebody to pay their bail, okay? Or for some of y'all, these people could literally be like out on bail fighting the whole case. You know what I'm saying? Fighting the whole motherfucking case. And they can't run, because then they family gonna fuck them up, because motherfucker didn't put up houses and shit for their ass. Motherfucker didn't put up funds for their ass. So now it's like just somebody gotta stand on their shit. Somebody gotta stand and get some type of justice. You know what I'm saying? What's this social media? So yeah, somebody headstrong. Maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything, and there will be times where you just have to accept that. I feel like for some of y'all, you didn't even know, like, you know what I'm saying, how you was finna start over, where to even start and stuff like that. And I feel like people around, also I'm picking up that people wanted you to doubt yourself, because whoever these people, this family, like this person, their family is, they also was thinking that you was gonna come back and be begging them for some type of help or assistance. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's something that's small, it's like babysitting. Like people, whoever this person is, them and they people, they just knew for a fact that you was gonna be coming back asking for some type of help or begging for some type of help. Okay, but I feel like you're somebody where you're very headstrong. Okay, you're very brave. Okay, and it's like it be crazy how sometimes you gotta go through certain shit for you to realize like how strong you is. It's like you never really know how strong you is until like you have no choice. And I feel like somebody put you in a position where you literally had no choice. Like you had no choice but to depend on yourself. You had no choice but to get it out the mud. You had no choice but to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, trap it out. Okay, like you had no choice because it's like you knew even though these people possibly would have babysit or they possibly would have helped you out, it definitely would have been like some bullshit in the game. Motherfucker definitely would have held some shit over your head, or motherfucker definitely would have been talking about you in a group chat, or motherfucker would have been telling your business on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like these people were like, it's just not. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Okay. We have be realistic. It says get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. And I feel like somebody was embarrassing you. Somebody was an embarrassment, like literally. Okay, somebody they bought nothing but embarrassment and loss. And I feel like low key, another reason why you probably didn't want to even go back. I don't know why these people family or they circle is significant, but for some of y'all, they are. Because for some of y'all, these could be some of the people that was like enabling this person. This could be some of the people that was talking about you. These could be some of the people that they was afraid, of what they thought, their judgment, and this affected the relationship in the first place. Okay, for some of y'all, somebody could have just had like they family or friends too involved in your relationship. Okay, like somebody's sister, mother, auntie, cousin was basically a fucking third party along with the other third parties that somebody possibly could have been having. It's ridiculous, okay? And I feel like you have to take off the rose-colored glasses in regards to these people in this situation, okay? You was trying to see the good in this person or in, these people, and it's like all it bought was losses. All it bought was, you know what I'm saying, insecurities. All it brought was like, pain and being embarrassed. Okay, something definitely could have happened on social media as well. Like I'm kind of getting the energy, like let's say if you did leave this person because somebody was stepping out, I'm getting the energy of somebody like one of the family members like posting the side bitch and her baby and shit, you know what I'm saying, just like weird shit like that. Like somebody messy, and they come from a messy ass, petty ass family. Okay, and they got they motherfucking nerves to be trying to judge somebody. Okay, that's definitely what I'm picking up. For some of y'all, you could be dealing with like a Leo or Aquarius, or like I said, you could be those signs. Somebody was around a lot of people that was fighting demons. They all just fight demons, but low key they was the motherfucking demons. That's what I just heard. Low key, they talking about they the demons, motherfucker. They the fucking demon. Let's get one on this Aquarius. Okay, yeah. So you could be a mother, Queen of Pentacles energy. You could be somebody that's very nurturing, very practical. Okay, you could be stable at this time as well at the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's who's a financial provider. So yeah, you could be abundant at this time. You could be happy. You could be, some of y'all, you moved on from somebody. You could have, you know what I'm saying? You could have moved on to somebody, from somebody. Okay, you could be in a whole new relationship. And now somebody could be like, damn, that could have been me type of energy. Yeah, bitch, could have, would have, should have, but it's not. Okay? Motherfucker. Yeah, for some of y'all, you could be in like some type of happy family. Or for some of y'all, like I said, this could be somebody who you had a family with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I can't make this up. For some of y'all, this could be a person that you had a family with and they family. Somebody family was heavily involved in something. Okay, somebody family was heavily involved in something. We got the Ten of Cups out here twice. What's this Ten of Cups? I can't make this shit up. The Ten of Swords. Somebody, not only was somebody like betraying you, like even though I guess they family don't really owe you no type of loyalty to an extent, I mean, I feel like they do, because they like y'all supposed to be, y'all all supposed to be family at this point. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all are married or if there's kids involved. But this generation is so weird nowadays. It's just it be crazy, okay? But somebody there definitely was like some type of like betrayal or backstabbing among a whole family. Like, not even did this person betray you, but even they family was doing things to betray you. Like I said, for example, this is the example of you being married to this person, or you having a family with this person, and the whole family know that you're getting cheated on, or the whole family know that this person got somebody pregnant and they posting the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, just little weird shit like that. Like, you could have kept that off social media. If you gonna be an auntie in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And then why sit here and do it knowing we friends? Hopefully this somebody that Facebook friends. Hopefully this somebody that y'all didn't block this bitch already. Okay? Or this could be somebody like in a family. This could be somebody where this person was around a lot of people who influenced them. Like, maybe this person didn't like have a baby or nothing like that, but this person definitely was around the people that was influencing them to like stay out late, to cheat, okay, to indulge, okay, like to drink. And maybe somebody, when they get drunk, they start, acting a little weird, being aggressive, things like that. Okay, this could be somebody where they was around families and everybody playing with their nose, tooting and shit. And then once you start tooting, the motherfucker do everything else in the motherfucking book. Okay, so it's like something like that. It's something that this person family was involved in, and it's like something that they all did. Okay, and it was just very toxic, very low vibrational. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like somebody didn't hit rock bottom. Okay, somebody didn't definitely hit rock bottom. Okay, for some of y'all, this could be a Aquarius or a Gemini, Libra, an air sign. Yeah, for some of y'all, you could have definitely moved away from an air sign, or possibly a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces. Somebody now they want to overcome. Now they want to heal something with the Seven of Swords. Okay, what's this blocked? Like, boy, bye. Or girl, bye. Whatever the fuck you is. Whatever. Look, that's me talking shit. What's this blocked social media? For some of y'all, you got these people blocked and you not letting up with the headstrong here. Like, you're not unblocking. You're not somebody where you go and see who eligible for parole. Bitch, once you're blocked, you're blocked. Ain't no parole, ho. You know? Ain't no parole, ho. You ain't never getting unblocked, okay? People could be seeing that about you now. Like, damn, this bitch ain't gonna never unblock me. So this, for some of y'all, for me to say that, this somebody who be checking to see if you unblocking their ass. Whether this on social media, whether this a phone, maybe somebody call your phone like once a day just to see if you unblock them. Somebody try to visit your page to see, like, somebody check to see if you gonna unblock them, but they see that you're not with the headstrong here. And that's like you standing on business, and that's making somebody feel even more stupid. Okay, them and they fucking family. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands here. Okay, somebody, you're very rebellious. You don't give a fuck. You ain't finna keep up no facade for nobody. You don't give a fuck about they family, about what the fuck they family got going on, how they think something look. Bitch, fuck all of y'all. Okay, type of energy with the Knight of Wands here. You could be somebody that's very fearless. I feel like you took action. You took action and you rebelled against these people. You rebelled against whoever this person was. And you started to love on yourself. And you started to rebuild yourself and rebuild your life. Okay? And you can have people that's coming around that's trying to make you feel guilty. Fuck them. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles right here, this talks about making an investment. Okay, people could be trying to make you feel guilty because they like, especially like if you got kids with this person, somebody could be like, well, I want to see my niece, or I want to see my nephew, or I want the kids to know each other, and shit like that. But it's like, it's not really coming from like a genuine place. Okay, it's not coming from a genuine place. These are people that still low vibrational, they toxic. These are people who fighting demons. Okay, they got like a lot of negativity around them. Bitch, no. Like, no. This is the type of people when you drop your kids off to them, as soon as you pull off, they talking about you. They're talking about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, just shiesty. Just little shiesty ass shit. Okay, and you need to be realistic. Okay, all what they say, all folks ain't kin folks. Okay, everybody, it don't matter. Shit, blood ain't thicker than water. Them be the main motherfuckers that be trying to hurt you. It's like it's making me giving me the energy of as well. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but I remember it was an incident where this girl, you know, being afraid, and she said this too. She said, I didn't want to I didn't want to be called bitter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to look like the bitter baby mama. So she ended up taking her baby over to her, you know, the daddy and they family. And y'all, why did daddy put the baby in the motherfucking car seat dead? Talking about he was asleep. But then when she got home, the baby was cold and hard. Her baby was dead. And then when she took the baby to the hospital, y'all, why the doctor said that the baby been dead for 6 hours. 6 or 7 hours. Like, girl, what? Like, it's giving that type of vibes. Like, bitch, you can't, I don't give a fuck. You got one time to play in my face, especially in regards to my kids or in regards to my safety. If I feel like that if I feel like I gotta have my heat on, off safety around you, whether you family, whoever, bitch, I'm not finna be having my kids around you. I don't give a fuck. That's just me. I don't give a fuck who you is. You could be fucking grandma, great grandma. You could be in a fucking wheelchair, bitch. But I don't give a fuck. If I feel like I gotta bring my gun, which really low key, I guess that's not a good example because I take my shit with me everywhere. But if I gotta have my shit off safety, I'm not coming. I won't be coming back, and my kids definitely not going. You know what I'm saying? They definitely not. Because one thing I'm not finna do as a mother, I'm not finna be fighting in front of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I had a bad experience. I'm not finna be fighting in front of my kids. Bitch, if you bold enough to think that we finna be fighting like animals in front of my kid, bitch, you finna like, look. Look, ain't fair. I don't fight fair. I don't give a fuck. I say it. I don't fight fair. I use weapons, bitch. And I'm going to use my weapons, especially if I have my baby present. So if I don't get down with shit like this. Okay, yeah, you're being called to defend yourself. Okay, you're being called to protect. You're not wrong for protecting yourself. You're not wrong for protecting your investments. Okay, you're not wrong for protecting your hard work. You need to keep these people blocked. Because only being around these people will only bring these low vibrational entities. It'll only bring evil eye. It'll only bring them talking shit, talking about you, trying to fuck with your confidence again, trying to fuck up your self-care routine, fuck with your peace. Okay, like, no, you're being called to protect yourself from these people. If they blocked, keep their ass blocked. Oh well, bitch, tell them take you to court, ho. And I bet you, look, that'd be the crazy part. And I bet you a bitch won't take you to court because they know they ain't eligible. They a fucking misfit themselves. That's even more confirmation. Half of the motherfuckers that this person be around got records and shit, jailbirds, out on bail. They fucking misfits themselves. That's why they can't take you to fucking court, ho. That's what take me to court then. Then they won't. They won't. What's this blessing? Thankful. Be thankful because somebody was a baggage. Somebody had a lot of baggage. Somebody came with a lot of baggage, and maybe you was trying to overlook that. Maybe you knew that this person came from a family when they family wasn't really shit. They was low vibrational motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? On drugs, like the party, broken families, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Sister got all these kids, brother ain't shit, mama, you know, like maybe you tried to overlook that because like people change, you know what I'm saying? People change. Sometimes you can't always judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me personally, like, I come from, I would say, basically, like, I ain't even gonna lie. I come from, like, a family where people did drugs, okay? Like, battling addiction. But I ain't never in my 30-something years ever played with my motherfucking nose. And I could put my right hand up to anything and vouch for that. Like, never. So, I mean, like, it's just certain things that, you know, you would think that sometimes people go through where they like, look, I ain't never gonna go through that, or I'm never gonna put my kids through that. And then some of us who can actually stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I ain't never finna do that, and never mean never, motherfucker. Like, it's just some shit motherfucker ain't gonna play about when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? But, and so you could just be open-minded to that because maybe, you know, like, y'all could have had, like, similar backgrounds. Maybe both of y'all, you know what I'm saying, parents had, like, you know, drug addictions or used to run the streets, or maybe both of y'all was raised by your grandparents or in foster care or something. It definitely could have been, like, some type of, like, trauma bond, you know what I'm saying, initially going on. But you tried to look past that shit, okay? But you looking past it. For some of y'all, you could feel like that was the worst mistake of your life. But no, baby, actually it was your biggest blessing. Everything that you went through with this person, everything that you have learned, the woman or the man that you are today, it was the biggest motherfucking blessing. Yeah, it was a hard lesson. Yeah, you probably got your ass handed to you. Yeah, you probably had to start over. But ultimately, it was your biggest blessing. It was your big because of what? I bet you won't do it again, right? I bet you know the red flags, right? Yeah. Yeah, I bet you done tapped into that self-love and into this strong-headed type of assertive, dominant energy that you need to, right? You know how to tap into that shit, right? You know exactly what you want now, right? Yeah. So yeah, it was tough. It was some bullshit, but it was a blessing in disguise because now it made you the woman or the man that you are today. And now you know what the fuck you willing to accept and what you not. And now you know not to look past certain shit. You're not looking at, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you somebody where now you know ain't no looking at potential. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you somebody where you now you like, look, shit, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, okay? Or even if you do want to give people the benefit of the doubt, maybe you take it slow. Okay, this time we going slow. You don't get kids involved. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely, I feel like a lot of y'all definitely have learned a lot from whatever this situation is. Okay? Because I feel like it was real tough. It was real tough to a point where, like I said, you felt ashamed for some of the shit that you accepted with this person or with these people. So when that shame come in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, that's like also the energy of you tired of your own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what am I fucking doing, G? Like, what is this? What am I doing? And when you get to that point, it's like a fucked up place, but then it's a beautiful place to be in. Because it's like it's nowhere else to go but up after that point. It's nowhere else, nothing else you can do but stand in your power at that point and do what the fuck you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And handle your business. What's this blessing with the baggage in the reverse? I want to clarify who this Leo is. Okay, so we got some type of consistency, practical, efficient, something's being slow and steady. So I feel like your blessings coming in, some type of blessing is going to be very practical or going to be like consistent. I'm getting the energy of somebody being consistently blessed. Something being made, like there's always a way being made. That's what I'm hearing for you. Once you drop this load, once you drop this baggage, it's like the blessings just start kicking in. Okay, for some of y'all, maybe it took a little while. Okay, Spirit wanted you to learn the lessons and, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to this shit. Open your eyes. Open your eyes to this shit. And once they feel like that you definitely got the message, once they realize that you learned the lesson, I feel like them blessings just start kicking in. And I feel like for some of y'all, they still could be kicking in. You could be getting blessed right now. And y'all, I'm finna start crying because this is just this crazy. You could be getting blessed right now by you standing up to yourself for some shit that happened 5-10 years ago. For some of y'all, this could be something you got, your kids big. You know what I'm saying? This some shit 5, 6, 10, 15 years ago. But by you, like for some of y'all, this was like a major lesson. Like it was so many lessons in this one situation that you learned. You know what I'm saying? That you had to learn. And you could still be reaping some type of good karma from this shit that didn't happen a couple years ago. And because you standing on that shit. Like you not only, because you know sometimes people learn the lesson. They might get like this, like for example, motherfucker like might get clean for 30 days or even, 90 days, 3 months. But then shit, after that, motherfucker relapse again. For some of y'all, you haven't relapsed. You haven't relapsed. Like you literally haven't went back. For some of y'all, you literally have not went back with the 7 of Wands and the headstrong here. Literally. Like for some of y'all, you could be in you haven't even heard from these people. It's like once you pulled your energy back, once you made a decision like, look, I'm not going back to that. I'm not putting up with that. You hoes gonna have to see me in court. You know what I'm saying? And you just moved on with your life. For some of y'all, you probably never seen these people again. That's another reason how you know that this was like this was a past, for some of y'all, this was a past life lesson. This was somebody you was dealing with. For some of y'all, this could have been like a karmic twin flame. This somebody who you had to learn some type of lesson with from a past. This somebody you fucked with in a past life, and y'all supposed to build some shit together. That's what it was. That's why it probably moved kind of fast. For some of y'all, this relationship was a relationship that probably moved a little fast. You know what I'm saying? And that's because y'all was past life lovers. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all had some type of connection in the past life. And y'all supposed to come to this life to be a power couple. Y'all supposed to build some shit together. Y'all supposed to wake up the masses together. Y'all supposed to set the tone for family, break some type of generational curses right here with the we got the 10 of cups out here twice. That's another reason how I know that this, for some of y'all, this was a 10 of cups twice. This was somebody that you fucked with in a past life. You know what I'm saying? And for every reason, it's like each lifetime. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe, bitch, see you next lifetime then. But but for some of y'all, it's like no bullshit. I'm picking up on that. Like, and that's a download. So when I be getting downloads like that, that should be real. Like, for some of y'all, this was a twin flame. Y'all, you had a spiritual connection to this person. Y'all had a past life commitment to each other. And y'all supposed to fuck with each other in this life again and build some type of family. Be like a power couple. And somebody wasn't dealing with their demons. Somebody wasn't willing to do the shadow work. Somebody had negative people in their ear. Okay. Somebody could have been dealing with like childhood trauma that they could have been feeling guilty about. They start, you know what I'm saying? Or they was around people who tried to make them feel shameful, make them feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? For bossing up, for doing better. Cause maybe when you did come around this person, you bossed them up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was doing good for a minute. Motherfucker on their shit. Motherfuckers out here making moves. And then they let they people in their ear like, oh, you letting that bitch change you, or oh, that nigga doing this and that, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to throw salt, throw doubt. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunately for most of us, you know what I'm saying? Whoever this relates to, motherfucker was weak enough to let this shit phase them, and they got swooped and talked right out of a blessing. Like, no bullshit. Like I said, it's gonna be different for everybody. Somebody definitely could have like stepped out. You know what I'm saying? For others of y'all, this could just be somebody like betraying you after betraying you, letting their family disrespect you and shit, like just all type of just weird shiesty ass shit. But like, it's a wrap for that shit. And I feel like like I said, for some of y'all, this could be something that happened a while ago. For some of y'all, this could be fresh. But if it happened a while ago, I feel like you're still getting blessings. You're still getting blessings because of this one thing. This was a major life lesson for a lot of y'all. Whoever this person was that you had this family with. This was a huge lesson. Okay, because it taught you many things. It taught you about self-care, self-love. It taught you about accepting the shame, the guilty parts of you, the shit that you try to hide. It also taught you how not to be ashamed. Okay, not to be afraid to go out there and get it. Not to be afraid to go stand in the motherfucking food stamp line to take care of your babies. Okay, it's like you learn. So somebody learned so many lessons in regards to dealing with somebody that I feel like you gonna forever be blessed as long as you keep this motherfucker up out your face. Basically, you gonna forever be blessed, and I feel like somebody gonna forever be fucked up behind you. Okay, somebody gonna forever be fucked up behind you. Somebody you learn lessons about being self-confident, about being decisive. Not letting people sway you. You know what I'm saying? Once you feel a certain way, once you see a certain thing, and you know certain information, you have to learn a lesson about standing on that shit. Taking what the fuck you see, what the fuck you know, what the fuck you hear, and moving accordingly. For some of y'all, that's a lesson, and that's a huge lesson, because that's trusting your intuition. Like, I feel like it was so many. You also learned that shit. Like I said, all skin folks ain't your kin folks. Everybody ain't your motherfucking friend, no matter how much they smile in your face. For some of y'all, that was a lesson. Like, for some, you learned so many lessons dealing with one person. And now you're getting so many blessings from not fucking with this one person. Period. Okay? Let's see. So we gonna close it out. I feel like ain't no use to keep going. But I want to see, who the fuck is this Leo? Who is this Leo energy? This could be somebody that's in a group chat. For some of y'all, who is this Leo energy? Okay, so somebody that's getting some type of, for some of y'all, this could be you. You getting some type of wish fulfillment. Okay, with the 9 of Cups here, you having your way. You could be having some type of material success. Things could be working out for you. For some of y'all, this could be you. You could be this Leo. Or you got Leo highly aspected in your big 3. Yeah, for some of y'all as well, you can have some type of new love. For some of y'all, you can have a Leo coming in that want to have like a new. If you're not already in a relationship with a Leo, you can have like a Leo coming in, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or this could be you. You could be having fulfillment. This Ace of Cups to me also talks about personal growth. Okay, and I feel like there's been a lot of personal growth. So you could be having fulfillment. You could be doing the shadow work. You could be healing, loving on yourself, focusing on your finances, being a better mother or father, just an all around better person. Okay, pouring into yourself, investing in yourself, and I feel like it's paying off. You're having some type of fulfillment here. And then for some of y'all, you can have a water sign that got Leo in a chart that's coming in. Or let me see, possibly a Cancer. We got a lot of water here. So yeah, you could just be very happy at this time. You like Leo is giving me this. Y'all, I'm sorry, I keep burping, but that's because I keep drinking this shit. It's giving me like the sun energy. There's a lot of positivity around you at this time, a lot of happiness. You could be very optimistic about your future. Also, some of y'all, you could be very optimistic about your love life. Yeah, it's like you're optimistic about your future. You're happy about the future. You're excited about the future. You could be planning for the future, but also being present and being thankful for what you got in front of you. Because for a lot of y'all, you having your motherfucking way right now. With the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, that talks about success. You're going in a different direction. You're having self-discipline. Okay, you having some type of fulfillment. For some of y'all, you got new love coming in. Or this could just be simply you loving on yourself. But I feel like you're at peace. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could definitely have Leo. I feel like this is y'all energy collective. You at peace at this time. And you made a decision to be at peace with the situation. Stop feeling guilty. Stop beating yourself up about it. Oh motherfucking well. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, maybe, I don't know, maybe you could feel guilty. Like I said, this could have been a family. You could feel a little guilty like you broke your family up, or you moving your family far away or something to follow your dreams or to have peace. Don't feel, oh well. Because, bitch, what they do when you say, okay, take me to court? I bet not nan ho went down to the courthouse. If some of y'all people could be thinking, well, why should they have to go to the courthouse? Why should you not fight for somebody that you love? Or something that you love. Bitch, I had to fight for my life with you. For some of y'all, that's probably why I'm motherfucking in jail in the first place. Or got some type of charges. For some of y'all, you could have been dealing with some DV shit. So why would you not go and fight? And why would I not, you know what I'm saying? That's your confirmation right there. Hoes they not eligible. They not ready. You know what I'm saying? They not eligible. What the fuck? I feel like sometimes I'm getting the energy of you. If you are feeling guilty about like not having a 2-parent household, or you know what I'm saying, your child not being around the other parent, just think sometimes a healthy single parent household is better than a toxic, low vibrational, demon filled 2-parent household. Just put that into perspective. Would you want your kid raised around somebody that's knocking you upside your motherfucking head, bringing random bitches, having all these babies? So then, because I mean, if you having babies and having outside shit going on, that means you're taking away from the household. So that means that you have to overcompensate at this point. So that means that you missing out on games and parent-teacher conference and mommy and me days, and you know what I'm saying, just being able to be an actual mother, because now you're having to, you know, step up where this person is lacking, and then which is in that case you might as well do that shit by yourself. Because then I know plenty of motherfucking single parents, they at every motherfucking game. The fuck you talking about? They at every parent-teacher conference. Plus the bills is getting paid. So I mean, what? Don't let nobody make you feel guilty for doing what the fuck you gotta do. Especially even in regards to your safety and your stability and your baby's safety and their stability. Like, it is what it is. Like, let's be realistic about this shit. And then another thing, let's be realistic about this shit. If these people wanted to be a part of your life, or if they complaining about not being a part of the kid's life, again, court. Why ain't nobody went to court? That's because all these people got all these criminal records. They got all this shit that they find that they dealing with. Nobody's eligible to go against you in court. That's another sign. You probably, some of these motherfuckers you connect, they connect, they and they family that they connected to probably damn near got on the sex offender list or some shit. They got records and shit. They got open cases. Like, who, anybody finna be like, bitch, no. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, motherfucking well. Oh, well. For some of y'all, like I said, maybe you never spoke up on this. For some of y'all, maybe it could be time to speak up. I don't know. A bitch like me, bitch, I ain't saying nothing because y'all know what the fuck y'all did. Speak up to who? Bitch, we're in court? Oh, okay. Okay. The fuck is you talking about? But y'all, that's the message. We're not gonna prolong this shit. Okay, yeah. For some of y'all, you may be being called to cause look, I didn't even see this was at the back. You may be being called to expose. That's another thing. That's why they won't. Cause you won't expose the truth about all they ass. Yeah. Somebody don't want you. They don't want to, they not finna take you to court for visitation. They not finna fight you in child support court. They not finna do all that. They gonna just go with the flow. They gonna go with the flow because they don't want you to expose the motherfucking real truth. Okay, so yep, let they ass continue to go with the flow. You continue to follow your instincts and your intuition and protect you and your babies or whatever the case, fur babies, whatever the fuck this is. Okay, but it's something in regards to a family for a lot of y'all. Okay, protect yourself from this family. For some of y'all, it might not even be no, because I really ain't even see no pages out here. For some of y'all, this may be your own motherfucking family. Like this, you ain't got no kids, but this families that try to make you feel unappreciated, that tried to make you feel guilty. These could be family members that betrayed you. Okay, they could have tried to leave you out of the family functions. Okay, they talked about you behind your back, had you all in group chats talking about you, call themselves exposing you on social media, and then they call themselves blocking you like you done did some shit. All because they don't want you to really tell the real side of the story. Okay? These could be people that, like, girl, bye. Like, bye. Whoever it is, bye. Bye, poo-poo. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Whoever it is, okay? You made the right decision. These people are low vibrational. They fight demons. They ain't doing no motherfucking shadow work. Okay, for some of y'all, especially if somebody you got a family with, somebody can have like a whole sex demon connected to their ass. Okay, if somebody got an addiction, demon. That be them addictions and shit. That be spirits. That be demons. Okay, motherfucker, certain mental illness, demons. Motherfucker got all this shit going on that they don't want to address or they don't want to deal with, but they worried about you and your blessings and why you ain't blocked them. Bitch, you got other shit to worry about. Bye, demon. The fuck? Bye, demon. But y'all, that's the message. I hope that it brought you any type of clarity that you may need at this time. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section, is this your people, your family, or is this the family that you created and it kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, things happen. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.